Jutro svima, Charles here. Early in the morning here on a Tuesday morning. And it's my favorite time to make videos, even though I look like dog crap in the morning. I feel it makes me more social and a better person to talk to you before I talk to actual human beings, because I'm not the nicest guy usually in the morning. Anyway, I want to show you. You can probably see behind me, I've got this Ajvar, okay? I've had so many people bring me jars of Ajvar, and I'm so grateful for that. First of all, Cather, my dear, she contacted this wonderful gentleman from Prsuta, right around Prsuta, that brought me these beautiful jars, okay? I haven't opened them yet. Reason being, let me tell you, Serbians will bring me a jar, and then they want me to open it and try it. And so then once I open it and try it, then I can't put the lid back on, I've got to eat it, okay? So that's my excuse. But man, I've ate a bunch. In Sava, Kragul, however you say your name. Dude, you made this, and this was phenomenal, my friend. Lovely, lovely Ajvar. Oof, so thick. Beautiful. Dusan Dragicevic, my buddy from here, that I went to Nantucket with, love the guy with all my heart. He's like a brother to me. He brought me a couple jars from Zlatibor, and yesterday he brought in this jar and he said, you have to try it, you know. So I opened it, so now I've got to finish it too, man. And then he brought me something else that I want to show you here today. The main reason I'm talking to you here this morning, this is what I'm going to eat for breakfast, okay? This is a nice little breakfast for me. Maybe not the healthiest breakfast, but we're going to go through and show you what I've got here, okay? First of all, we're going to I'll eat Savas, because Savas is almost gone, and I loved it. I'm going to show you this stuff. This is Ajvar, okay? You all hear me talk about it. This is one of my favorite things here in Serbia, okay? I'm going to show it to you up close. Sava, this young guy from Belgrade, made this. I swear to God, he brought me this jar just the other day. It's already gone. I eat this stuff like no other. Okay, this is a pepper, kind of a pepper spread. But it's an odd flavor. You know, if you've never had it, like I've said before in my videos, first time I had it, I didn't like the taste, because I was expecting something really spicy, and I wasn't expecting what it was, okay? In this, you have got, oh my God, I'm a pig. You've got in this, depending on who makes it and where it's made, there's different flavors of it all over the country, because people do it differently. Some of them roast their peppers a little longer and stuff. You know those big red bell peppers? People will put them on the fire, they roast them, then they peel them, and then they do something with them, and mix eggplant in with them, and mush it up, and put it in cans, okay? I'm going to see the process one of these days, but it makes this thick paste so lovely. It's got a sweet tinge to it. Some of it's really spicy, some of it's mild. I prefer a mild one. Even though I lived in Mexico and I like spicy food. This, when you have it served it cold, the flavor is just amazing. I mean, it's one of the most amazing tastes. Sweet, spicy, peppery. It's just lovely. This is so good with cottage cheese. It's so good to mix in with pasta, macaroni and cheese. It's so good for dipping in chips, heating up cheese and melting it in there. It makes good dip. It's good on sandwiches. It's just good, okay? And I could eat this, honestly. I've got so many jars, and so many of them are already gone, because it's something you can just eat for breakfast. You can eat it for lunch. You can eat it at night. Some things, you know, you don't feel like eating in the morning, but this is something you can eat all the time. Okay, sometimes if you're not used to it, it can create some stomach issues, and you might have to go to the bathroom a lot, but you get used to it. You know, my body is used to it now because I eat about a jar a day. The other thing, my dear brother, Dusan Dragicevic, brought me that's really popular here in Serbia. This is something that's similar to prosciutto, if you know what that is. It's an Italian dry, kako se kaže, it's an Italian ham. Prosciutto is like a ham dry. How would you explain it? like you just set it out and let it cure, dry cured. Is that the right word I'm looking for? You hang it out and let it cure with salt on it and stuff. You don't cook it and then you eat it, okay? And this is called Prsuta is what it is. And I've always wanted to buy a big chunk of this, but I'm cheap. So I usually don't buy a big chunk of this. But my good buddy, Dusan Dragicevic, who brought me this stuff, he was in Zlatibor. Zlatibor is down in southern Serbia, the mountainous region. Good stuff down there. And he said he did this for me because I always pay for his nargila when we go out. But he's done so much for me. Such a lovely, wonderful young man. He went to Nantucket with me. And he brought me back this. So we're going to sample this. I haven't done it yet, but the smell, the smell is so beautiful. So overpowering, actually. Prsuta. This is what it looks like, okay? Ooh, really dark color. I'm going to show you up close here in just a moment. I wish you could smell it. The smell is just overpowering. And what they do here, it's really neat in this country, even in these, oh man, look at this. Even in these, like in the cities like this, like the last place I used to live, the owner, he had a downstairs garage. When you go inside, he's got bottles of Rocky, bottles of Ajvar, and he's got these chunks of meat hanging there. Just hanging there, you know? And this, oh, it makes you salivate. It's like a salty, meaty, beautiful flavor or smell. Oof, opa, 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 opa. But we're going to sample this. Oh, okay. I don't even really know how to cut it, man. Oh man, it's uncooked ham, pork meat, okay, that just hangs out, that you cure. Curing means, if you don't know, like salt, you know, like the Indians did it. You know, my family's got Indian blood in me, so we should be familiar with this stuff. Oh my God, the meat. I don't know how to really cut this stuff. I got a broken finger and I can't even use that. A deformed finger. And I've got the worst knives here. God dang it. Ay de brate. God, it's a pain to cut, isn't it? You gotta have a good knife or you're screwed. Ooh, look at this. Oh my God, this is pretty. Oof. The smell of that. Red chunk of beautiful meat. Let's sample this with my fingers. I'm just gonna bite it off. Wow. This has like an overpowering, smoky, salty, meaty taste. Wow, dude, this is lovely stuff. This is absolutely beautiful. You could live off of this. You know, I don't know if there's anything better than a big spoonful of Ajvar and this. It's soft, easy to chew. Whew, delicious, man. I swear. Oh my God, this is beautiful stuff. I don't know how much this was, but I'm sure it was really expensive. It's always expensive here. Big chunk of just meat, pure healthy meat here. Good stuff, man. Beautiful. I'm going to show you here a second. I got to get ready to get to work. Another young man, a little bit after Dusan came into my office and brought me this wonderful gift. One of my good friends, William Svalina, his mother, he's the one that lives in that little village, invited me to all these things. He called me and he said, Charles, he said, I'm coming to town to see my girlfriend. He said, I'm going to bring you some dessert. He said, my mom has some dessert for you. Listen to this, man. You believe that, man? It's so nice. The day before, my Norwegian friend, his grandmother sent me some food over. people think about me all the time, and that's what I really, really love and treasure about these people. They remember you. They want to do something for you. They're such good people. And look at this. I had one of these last night. This is a little pumpkin pie, okay? And the pumpkin pie here is a little different than it is in the United States. His mother made these, and I'm going to show you up close. It's got pumpkin in it. It's got this crispy outside shell. It looks kind of like the stuff on pita, but it's greasy. The pumpkin flavor is overwhelming in here. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of salty on the crust. These are phenomenal too, man. This is a funny country because almost every single thing I eat here is full of taste. It's got lots of taste. It's healthy even. The majority of the stuff here is grown without preservatives, without herbicides and pesticides and chemicals being used on things, and preservatives in the meat and different things like that. So you get a lot of taste in this stuff. It is super. This is an awesome little breakfast for me. And I know how healthy it is, but I don't really give a flying fuck because it's good. Okay? Let me show you what we've got. First of all, this is the Ajvar that I've got. This is stuff from Zlatibor. My buddy Sava, his is gone. And that's from that wonderful gentleman. I'm going to show that a little bit later. But Katarina, she got that for me. And I just haven't done it because everybody says open it and try it. And then when you open it, you don't want to let it sit because it'll go bad. But this is an up close of Ajvar, okay? And this is Sava's Ajvar, which is really thick. You can see in it these different colors, dark colors, light colors, thick, spicy, sugary. It's so lovely. It's hard to explain. Here is these lovely little pumpkin bar things. It's got pumpkin inside, salt. I just don't even want to talk. I just want to eat it. These are lovely. William, excellent dessert. God, your mom is good. And this, Prsuta, or dry cured ham that sits out and smokes. They say depending on the wood and stuff they use, it can have different flavors. Look at it. It looks kind of like a raw meat, but it comes in a big, huge chunk, just like so, that hangs out and smokes. It's got like a hard outer coating on it. And the inside is very soft and moist, and it hangs out in your garage. Beautiful stuff, man. What a lovely bunch of stuff here that I was given to eat. So I'm going to enjoy this, my friends. Thanks for watching. Try Ajvar, Prsuta, and these beautiful pumpkin bars. Kako se kaže na srpskom? Ne znam. Možda... No, ne znam, brate moj. I have no idea. Doviđenja svima. I gotta get back to this lovely meal.